Before you scroll, before you move on, pause right here. This is not by accident. You didn't land on this message randomly. There is a reason your eyes are seeing these words at this exact moment. I know your heart feels heavy. I know there are thoughts you haven't shared with anyone. The quiet battles, the silent prayers, the nights when sleep wouldn't come. You've been carrying more than you show, smiling on the outside while your soul whispers, I need help. Listen closely. You are not alone. Even when it feels like no one understands you, even when the world seems loud but your heart feels empty, I am here. I have always been here. I have seen every tear you tried to hide. I have heard every word you spoke in silence. Not one moment of your pain has gone unnoticed. You've been waiting for a sign, something to tell you it's going to be okay. This is that sign. But hear this clearly. Don't wait. Pray now. Not later tonight, not tomorrow morning, not when everything is perfect. Pray in this very moment, just as you are. You don't need perfect words. You don't need a perfect life. You don't need to impress anyone. Come to me with your real heart. If you feel broken, pray. If you feel tired, pray. If you feel confused, pray. If you feel nothing at all, still pray. Because prayer is not about performance, it's about connection. Right now, in this moment, you might be thinking, will it really change anything? Let me tell you the truth. Prayer changes everything. Not always around you first, but within you. When you pray, your fear begins to loosen its grip. Your anxiety starts to fade. Your mind, once crowded with worry, begins to find peace. You may not see instant answers, but something deeper starts to happen. Strength rises inside you. You are stronger than you feel right now. And the situation you're facing, it is not bigger than the power that is with you. You've been trying to handle everything on your own, carrying stress, overthinking every detail, worrying about the future, replaying the past. It's exhausting, isn't it? You were never meant to carry it all alone. That's why I'm calling you now. Tell me what's hurting you. Speak honestly. Cry if you need to. Sit in silence if words won't come. I understand even the prayers you can't form. Maybe you're facing financial stress. Maybe your relationship feels like it's falling apart. Maybe you're dealing with fear, doubt, or uncertainty about what comes next. Maybe you feel stuck, like nothing is moving forward. Hear this. Your story is not over. What feels like an ending is often a beginning you don't yet understand. Doors may have closed, but not without purpose. Delays are not denials, and your current struggle is not your final destination. There is something being prepared for you, even now. But you need to stay connected. That's why prayer matters. Not as a routine, not as a habit you rush through, but as a real, living connection. A moment where your heart meets peace. A place where your worries lose their power. That's enough. You don't need anything more complicated than that. And as you pray, something begins to shift. Not always visible, not always immediate, but real. Peace begins to replace fear. Hope begins to rise where doubt once lived. Clarity slowly replaces confusion. You might not feel it instantly, but keep going. Because the moment you pray, you are no longer fighting alone. You've been searching for peace in many places. People, distractions, achievements, but nothing seems to last. That's because true peace doesn't come from outside circumstances. It comes from connection. And that connection is available to you right now. Not later. Now. Pray now. Even if your faith feels small, even if you're unsure, even if you've drifted away before, come back. There is no judgment here, no rejection, no "you're too late." You are still welcome. Always. Maybe you feel like you've made mistakes, choices you regret, things you wish you could undo. Listen carefully. Grace is bigger than your past. You are not defined by your worst moment. You are not disqualified because you stumbled. You are not forgotten because you wandered. You are still loved. Right now, in this very moment. So don't let guilt keep you silent. Pray anyway. Don't let fear convince you nothing will change. Pray anyway. Don't let doubt tell you it's pointless. Pray anyway. Because something powerful happens when you choose to reach out instead of giving up. And this could be the moment everything begins to turn. Not all at once, not like a sudden flash, but like a sunrise, slow, steady, undeniable. Light will come. You will feel joy again. You will find direction again. You will breathe without heaviness again. But for now, take the first step. Not a big step, not a perfect step. Just one simple act. Pray now. You don't need to wait for a better version of yourself. You don't need to fix everything